Hello there, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic weekend and that things aren't too stressful for you right now. I know that there have been many changes, particularly over the past week and a half for many of us in North America, with the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many teachers are finding themselves in a position where online learning is on the horizon. And I want to let you know, guys, it's going to be okay. All right. I know that I've been getting an increased number of questions about best practices, what to do when you're not quite sure what to do with online teaching and whatnot. And so what I have done is I have scheduled a webinar for tomorrow, Monday, March 16 at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And so I will be taking the opportunity to speak about some of the things that you can expect, some of the lessons that I've learned over the past 10 years of teaching online. Hopefully you can learn from some of the mistakes I've made. And I will be demonstrating some of the key programs that I do use in my own online teaching. For those of you that would like to be notified of that, I will be doing it as a live streamed webinar here on YouTube. So if you subscribe to the channel and make sure you click on the notifications bell, you should get a notification when I go live. Otherwise, you can also register on my website, rochfordondemand.com/webinars, and it is the webinar on the very top of the list there. You can register for it, and you'll receive email notification of links and times, and for those of you that would like a certificate of participation, that is available as well. Also, I have heard you. I have gone through all of the questions that have come through, both on the website as well as YouTube, in my inbox as well, actually. And I know that there are so many questions out there that I couldn't possibly tackle in just a 1-hour webinar. And so what I do have is I've already put into motion the production of a number of different in-depth tutorials, ones that specifically focus on Google Classroom from the teacher's perspective, how to set it up, how to organize it, how to get it going. And I also have tutorials on Zoom, the online platform where you can meet with your students, G Suite tools, Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Forms, as well as a tutorial on Nearpod, a program that I have really been enjoying this year, my students as well. And so I do invite you to subscribe to the channel because that way you will receive notifications when those tutorials come out as well. So if you're needing some extra help, needing some guidance, those in-depth tutorials are on the way to help you with that. As well, for those of you that might not be familiar with Google Classroom, and so you're looking forward to those tutorials to show you what to do, but you're kind of concerned about your students, on my channel here, I do have a student view, a student tutorial of Google Classroom. So what it looks like from their perspective, how they can hand in assignments and whatnot. And so I will provide a link to that in the description here below. I'll try and put an info card as well, so that should pop up for you. And and beyond that, because I know that this is a really difficult time for everybody, I want to encourage all of you guys that are currently working on making this transition from a brick and mortar face-to-face instruction to an online setting. I want you to understand education is going to look different, okay? It's different in the online format than it is in a brick and mortar school. It's okay. All right, so if you're not able to recreate your classroom directly online, understand that that is okay and it is expected, okay? Focus on progress over perfection. This one was a lesson that it was very difficult for me to learn. I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be perfect, but they're not necessarily going to be, particularly in the situation that we find ourselves in right now. So as long as you are making progress, don't worry if it's not perfect. Work on focusing on that progress over the perfection. As you transition your students in to this online learning, what it's going to look like for them, get them used to the platforms that we're working on, that you're going to be using. Don't stress over the grades right now. Focus on getting them used to what things are going to look like for the next little bit. Okay, and then finally, beyond anything else, be kind to yourself. This is not an easy situation to be in. I remember what it was like for me 10 years ago when I first started online. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot of changes happening, and it can be stressful. Be kind to yourself. It's okay if things aren't perfect. Slowly make progress. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I am here as a resource. You can post questions on this video if you need to, or you can email me, info@rochfordondemand.com. I will try and answer as many as I can. And for those questions that keep popping up a lot, I will create tutorial videos for you guys. Okay, I am here as a support for you. But yes, definitely be kind to yourself. Everything is going to be okay. We are all going to make this through it together. Let's band together as educators because we are all here for each other. All right. So thank you for tuning in, guys. If you can benefit from the webinar tomorrow, it's all about how to teach your students online and making that transition. All right. I hope to see you there. Have an excellent rest of your day, guys.